Hello, my name is Jim Wolf. I'm the president of the Western Pennsylvania Orienteering Club. I'm going to describe to you what orienteering is all about. So let me begin by saying that it is kind of like a treasure hunt in the woods. Other people have different descriptions for it. Some of them just describe it as a lifelong sport. That's because it can be done by people of virtually any age, from as young as 7 or 8 to as old as 90. We have had these kind of participants at our events. I'm not making up the ages. Other people describe it as a thinking sport because you have to actually do physical activity and mental activity to be successful at it. If you only do one or the other, you will not quite make it. It can be done competitively, or it can be done as a recreational exercise. It is usually just up to you how you want to deal with things. Now, to do orienteering, you need basically two things: a very detailed topographic map and a compass. I'm going to be telling you about these things in other videos, but they are not quite the same. That is, neither the map nor the compass are the same as maps or compasses you may have encountered elsewhere. We'll talk about that too in the other videos. Now, I said that I'm the president of the Western Pennsylvania Orienteering Club. Our club has roughly 50 members, and we do basically two things. We put on events and we do workshops. An event is an opportunity for people to do orienteering, but it is not, repeat, not just aimed at the members. 75% or more of the participants at our events are non-members. All of the events are open completely to the public, so that you can participate freely. All you have to do is come to it. The other things that we do at these events are, well, provide the opportunity, but some people are true beginners, so we have to teach them. And we teach them basic orienteering skills so they can go out on and participate even for the first time they arrive. The other thing that we do at an event is provide activities for every skill level. So for true beginners, there's something for them. For experts, there's something for them, and for everyone in between. The other thing that the club does is offer workshops. Workshops are specifically aimed at teaching, and they are done on a request basis. For instance, DCNR may ask us to put on an event, put on a workshop. These workshops are always free. Events have a small cost. We charge for the maps, all of $5 or $6. That's the only way the club makes any money. If you don't have a compass, we loan you one. If you do have a compass, if you do want to get one, they only cost somewhere between 10 and 15 bucks. Orienteering is an insanely cheap sport. Okay. Now, the club is actually affiliated with the national organization, Orienteering USA, and that is affiliated with the international organization, which is called International Orienteering Federation. Orienteering is done in quite a number of countries around the world, but it is most intensely done in European countries. That's because the sport began there in Sweden roughly 100 years ago, and even today, the best orienteers, without question, come from various countries in Europe. Now, what I'm going to be doing is talking to you in the upcoming videos in the following sequence, if you will. First, we'll talk about the map. And we need to understand what is on here and how it is different from normal maps that you might have seen. After that, we will take a look at the compass. and how it works. Although I'm really only going to show you one very simple way to use the compass. There is more than one way to use a compass. And then we're going to take a look at what happens at an event, that is how people actually participate. And after that, I will show you how to participate. That is, I'll teach you a technique called orienting a map, which is the basic thing that you need to be able to do orienteering for the first time. By the time we're finished, we will reach the point where you should be able to do a beginner course or a novice course in an orienteering event, or on your own. For this exercise, it will be on your own, because we're doing this all online. There's a lot more that you could learn about orienteering, more advanced techniques. Don't think you'll have it all just after you see the last video. The next thing that's coming up is the video for the maps.